Hi everybody, and welcome to today, October 18th, daily message for the collective elementals. So thank you to each and every one of you guys who have been following me on my journey, whether you're a returning subscriber or a new subscriber. Welcome. My name is Melody, and welcome to Oracle of the Crows and HypnoCrow if you are a new subscriber. We are doing the dailies for the month of October. We're using the Halloween Oracle and the Zombie Tarot, and we are pulling a crystal card to go with the messages, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to see who... Oh, I forgot to put the ones back from yesterday. So we're going to go ahead and pull the daily person or element that Spirit wants to communicate to first, and that would be fire. You are first, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So fire signs for today, October 18th. Let's pull your daily Halloween Oracle card for the element of fire. So the past couple of days, you've had the Lady of Death come out. Hopefully today is a different message for you guys, because Spirit's been trying to pull you out of that comfort zone. The element of fire, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for today, October 18th. Well, what a nice surprise there, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. What a beautiful message to start out with. So Barbara talks about finding your own sweet spot. Because Barbara was used around Samhain/Halloween time as a form of an oracle. So whoever created this sweet bread or sweet loaf, so to speak, put little hidden objects in it, and then they would cut it down and give it to their guests. And whoever the guest was that got that hidden object was a form of an oracle to tell you about your fortune. But the Barbara talks about finding your own sweet spot, right? Realizing that you don't need some sort of a hidden surprise to reveal your fortune for the rest of the year. It's about realizing that you already have everything within you. That sweetness is already within you. So fire signs, barmbrack bread comes to you today, letting you know that you have your own little sweet spot. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and I'm going to discuss it a little bit more here. It says a pea, a cloth, a coin, a ring, and stick. Within a loaf of speckled sweetness. Slice it and eat it, a glimpse of my faith's completeness. So it's not quite a cake and it's not quite bread, but barmbrack is a sweet loaf larger than a typical loaf of bread, baked with flour, sugar, salt, and dried fruits such as raisins. The making of barmbrack is an Irish tradition that still stands around Samhain. The person making the loaf will be sure to set the intention for love, truth, and synergy whilst preparing. Inside the dough, a number of special objects are hidden and baked into the loaf. The objects are used as a kind of a random oracle. Each one has a particular meaning, which represents the fate of the person who found it in their slice. The traditional objects include a coin, a pea, a stick, a ring, and a piece of small cloth like muslin. Some other additions made in more modern times were religious medals. Should your slice, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a brack contain a coin, this would indicate prosperity and good luck. The pea, unfortunately, meant no marriage would occur for you that year. Yet finding the ring meant a marriage was certain. A stick, to be avoided at all costs, indicates disputes and unhappiness. And finding the cloth meant bad luck and little money ahead. When you pull the Barbrack card, it indicates a curiosity to know what is ahead, but it's important to balance that with the now. After all, we have the tools to change our future should we choose. The sweet synergy of Barbrack, all the ingredients including the objects, are more complete and powerful together than they are individually. That should encourage you to seek your own sweet spot. So let's go ahead and pull your daily tarot card to go with Barbrack Red for you, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for today, October 18th. Oh, the King of Cups, but it's in reverse. So the King of Cups is somebody who, they could be very dramatic, somebody who's not as in tune with their emotions as they should be. As a matter of fact, to me, it looks like that King in reverse is drowning in his emotions. The only thing that is above the water is his eyes and his head in reverse. So I feel like for some of you, I feel like you're drowning in this emotion. And I feel like you are looking at a situation from an over emotional point of view. And I feel like they are showing you that with the only thing sticking out is your eyes and your head. They're showing you that they're revealing it to you. What are they revealing to you? That all the ingredients within you are more complete and powerful together than individually. So you're being encouraged to seek your own sweet spot, and you're being shown that. You're being shown that your emotions are overruling your head, or your head is overruling your emotions, regardless. The king is a person who is standing in their masculine energy, right? So it's like your emotions are turning your world upside down. They're getting the best of you. So you're being encouraged to find that sense of balance between your head and your heart, and that's what they're revealing to you. For some of you, this could be about another person. Somebody whom is over emotional, very dramatic, somebody who's not in tune with themselves. And I feel like that something with their emotions drowning them. They're sitting in their emotions and it's drowning them. So it's about finding that sense of balance. And I feel like it's not as much another person as it is you, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So Spirit is telling you, find your sense of balance. Straighten out that crown. And we're showing you how to, is what I feel. And I feel like it's like you got a lot of drama around you, is what I feel. You got a lot of drama around you. And I feel like what you need to do is just step up and stand your ground, because you're drowning in this drama, is what I see. So so you need to remain in the present moment. So I feel like, checking in, maybe for some of you, maybe you're watching too many, I feel like a lot of you are looking too much towards the future. And what you're doing is you're drowning out your intuition, because the future isn't going to show you what you want to know. Okay? So that's why the barn bracket is coming through, telling you to find your own sweet spot, right? Find your own sweet spot. Start listening to your intuition. Don't allow the drama to drown you. Stand your ground. Don't allow people to walk over you. Don't be a pushover. Okay? So today, October 18th, for the element of fire, what's your crystal? Pink sapphire. No wonder the emotions are overrunning you. Heart healing, emotional healing, protection, and prosperity. I am wise. Yes. Heart chakra. That's why I'm seeing all these emotions. So it's about healing the emotions. Because right now, your emotions are kind of like drowning you out. You're very close to sinking instead of swimming. You're barely floating through the day. Thank you for watching, fire signs. Alrighty, so let's see who is next for today's daily messages. And we have the element of water, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio coming through. You are next. So let's go ahead and shuffle up these oracle cards. For the element of water, I'm showing you that I am shuffling them. I know we get a lot of repeat cards. Sometimes we get a lot of repeat cards, like Spirit trying to really grab your attention with stuff. So, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios. Yep, same messages yesterday. So, we got another repeat card, and you've seen me shuffle them. So, it's about stoking them fires in the heart, keeping the home warm. So it's about an ignition in the heart space, igniting that fire within you. You know, and then you have the goddess Vesta, right, who is protecting you. Maybe you need to call in the goddess Vesta to protect your home. Okay? For those of you water signs who watched it yesterday, I'm not even going to bother to read it, because it's going to be the same thing. You had this card yesterday, and you've seen me shuffle the cards. So Spirit is really telling you to protect your hearts, but also keep that home fire burning for your family and protecting your family. You know, sitting down, having warm conversations, spending time with one another. It's very, very important. So let's pull your tarot card. Ten of Hazards. See, there it is. There's the family card. So it's about, you know, here it talks about the family, happiness in our hearts and homes, right? Having a stable family life, protecting your family, having long-term stability for your family. This is definitely a positive energy, because the card that came out with it yesterday was the Empress, somebody who's protecting their inner child or their children. So this is about protecting your family, protecting your assets, you know, keeping them home fires burning, but gathering. The gathering of the family members is sitting down around a fire and communicating and having dinner and being sociable. You know, this is stability for you water signs. It's about healing. It's about beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. This is about having a stable home life, a stable family life, a stable everything. Stability in your finances, stability in your home life. It's about, you know, keeping that house warm and keeping things together while maybe somebody goes off and does something else for a minute, but still keeping the house stable. Definitely long-term stability, long-term family stability, healing into family members, sitting down, having nice conversations over glasses of wine or hot apple cider, because we're in the season, and just communicating and spending time together and staying loyal to spending that time together is what I see here. What a beautiful message, water signs. And also allowing that warmth in your hearts to put the fire in the warmth in the home as well. Okay, regardless of what's going on in the outside world. See how there's a ring around this child? This is about protecting that inner child, keeping a stable energy within that inner child. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a crystal card for you, water signs. And we have the frog coming through, Apache tears, ancient wisdom, transformation, and cleansing. The cleansing of that inner child and protecting it is going to create long-term stability in your heart, within your family. It's about healing them family wounds through purifying that heart space. What a beautiful message. So frog. Spirit of frog, help me cleanse and release all negative energies that no longer serve my highest good. Thank you. So it's about cleansing and healing that inner child and releasing any negative energy that perhaps your family has rooted within you. It's about that purification, right? Cleansing and purifying that inner child. See how the inner child is within that ring right there? So there you go, water signs. Thank you for watching. What a beautiful message. Even though you got this card yesterday, you got a different tarot card. So yesterday's message was about setting boundaries and protecting that inner child. So now today's message is cleansing it, transforming it, and having the wisdom handed down through your ancestral lineage, which is bringing stability, holding the fort down. Thank you for watching, water signs, and have a glorious day. Alrighty, let's see who's next for today, October 18th. Who do you want to bring a message to? Oh, clear court. So I'm going to go ahead and set that there. I feel like Spirit is telling you to grab a piece of clear quartz to amplify this message. And it is for the element of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull your card, Earth signs. What is your Halloween Oracle message for today, October 18th? For the element of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You also got the Hearth card, and you just see me shuffle them cards. So Earth signs, it's about keeping them home fire stoked, protecting your home. It's about making an offering to Goddess Vesta, purifying that heart space. Because why? Because home is where the heart is, right? It's about keeping the home fire stoked for your family members who are not within the home. It's about calling in Goddess Vesta to protect your family members while they're out and about. Okay, Earth signs. So let's go ahead and pull your daily tarot card. I just heard you better read it, because I don't know if Earth has ever had this card before. So the heart of every home, the fire that unites, winter's warmth centers, stories, love, and delights. The ancient Romans believed that every home had a hearth, and it was the hearth where the fire burned. The family gathered for sustenance, communication, and protection. This concept was so important to the cultures that there was a huge city hearth, the Vestal Temple, where the fire of the home goddess Vesta burned forever without ever going out. This sacred flame was protected by soldiers with their very lives should there be an invasion. The place where the goddess Vesta was honored within every ordinary home was also the hearth, and it is where women prepared food and cooked. Some of the food was always offered back into the fire as an offering for Vesta for her blessing and protection. Often husbands who were sent away on military duty for years on end and their wives at home were not just expected to keep the home and often the business running, but to wait for their husbands faithfully until their return. They prayed to Vesta to ensure their family members' safe return and to keep the fires of love stoked. The saying, "keep the home's fire burning," was inspired by this practice. Should the hearth card appear in your divination, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, you're being asked to look to your idea of what home and family is for you. Take the time to build up your love fire and have it burning brightly. Make your relationships a priority. If there is conflict within your home and family, it is time to take concrete steps to address the issue for good. If you or a family member is away from home due to travel or work, know that protection is given. So let's go ahead and pull that tarot card, Earth signs. The Tower. So the Tower says it talks about leveling up. It also talks about with the Tower, there is a major shift happening, something that could come by surprise. So take the time to build up your love fire and have it burning brightly, because what you are doing is becoming stable. So make your relationships a priority and address some sort of an issue for good. So it's about asking yourself what your idea of a home and family is to you. So I feel like they're telling you to expect the unexpected, Earth signs, because I feel like there is something that is going to shock you, something that is going to perhaps ignite that fire within your heart. Something is going to shock you. Something by surprise is going to shock you. And when this shock is going to ignite this fire. That's what I see for you, Earth signs. So let's go ahead and pull your crystal card for today. Beautiful. Swan, aquamarine, feminine energies, transformation, and rhythm. Hence, the feminine energies. Home is where the heart is. Igniting that fire within your heart space. Spirit of Swan, teach me to trust the universal flow and accept that change brings positive transformation to my life. Thank you, Aho. And it will. Because something old is going to crumble away so that you can build something new. And I feel like they're telling you need to celebrate that. And I also feel like they want you to carry a piece of clear quartz with you to help amplify this fire. Okay? So there you go, Earth signs. Thank you for watching and have a glorious day. Alrighty, so the final element is the element of air. If I can find it in here. Yep, there we go. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Oh, I forgot to do the timestamp. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and pull your card, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For today, October 18th, for the element of air. Ghost. So for some of you, you could have some sort of a ghost that is haunting you, that that is carrying the energy of regret for you, air signs. So let's go ahead and read THI Ghost. Like smoke rising from the ashes, a mist from the sea, the dead they are watching, they have come to haunt me. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, the traditional definition of a ghost is the apparition of a spirit or soul of a formerly living being. Ghosts can be both in human form or animal, and even occasionally inanimate objects such as ghostly ships have been reported. The belief in spirits and ghosts is extremely widespread across time and cultures, and different words such as spiritus, wrath, phantom, and shade have all been used to refer to them. Ghosts can be both people that we have known, ancestors for example, who visit to assist us, or presents that are bound to a particular place because they have found it difficult to let go, even after death. The concept of a haunted house or the cursed place is the basis for many creepy ghost stories. In fact, the most interesting ghost stories often involve a very angry or destructive spirit coming back to wreak revenge after death. The Old Norse word for ghost has the same root word as the word fury. It is said that the spirits that cannot let go of this world have a reason for this. Sometimes it's to warn the living, to guide them, but generally it is because they haven't finished their business here on the plane of the living. They have regrets that they wish to resolve. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, should the ghost come gliding into your life during divination, it may indicate that you have some regrets to let go of. Holding grudges or regrets is burdensome work, and it weighs us down eventually. By taking actions to free ourselves of these old burdens, we clear the way for more rightful and wise action for the future. We can begin to live again fully if we let go of what was and step into new possibilities. So air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you could have some regret that you're hanging on to, some sort of ghost that keeps coming back and haunting you. Maybe you have some regrets, maybe something that you didn't do or something that you did. And you may be regretting the choice that you made to do it. So let's go ahead and pull your tarot card, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Spit it out. Okay, the Chariot. And so the Chariot in reverse tells me that there is definitely a roadblock in your path. And so I feel like you regret past choices. And I feel like you're hanging on to this regret, and this regret is actually blocking your way forward. It is keeping you in it is keeping you in a state of unbalanced, because I feel like for some of you, you're being torn between two different directions that you want to go on. I feel like for some of you, you may regret something from your past, and it's blocking your way forward. Okay, so this is the thing. You could choose to let this regret go that is blocking your path and go in the opposite direction, believing that, it talks about here. See the casket in the back here? I don't know how well you can see that. There's a casket hanging out the back of that car. That's that ghost. Right? It's time to put that ghost to rest. It's time to make different choices. It's time to remove the block. This is a block. This regret is blocking your way forward. It's time to take your power back from this situation and lay this ghost to rest so that you can grab the reins of your journey, your chariot, and move forward in the direction that you want to go in. The choice is yours. All right, air signs, let's go ahead and pull your crystal card for today. And we have dendritic agate, heart and crown chakras, connection, longevity, and oneness. I am still. Alrighty, so there you go, air signs. Those are your daily messages for today, October 18th. Thank you for watching, and y'all have a glorious day.